Dag sê vriende, H.S. Backersmit hier. Ek lees graag vir u 'n uittreksel uit William John Burchell se boek Travels in the Interior of Southern Africa. In die boek beskryf hy sy ekspedisie na Suid-Afrika tydens 1811 tot 1815. Die uittreksel wat ek nou gaan lees, handel spesifiek oor die slawe in die Kaap, die Maleiers en die slawe wat ingevoer was van Mozambiek en Madagaskar. Die Mozambiek en Madagaskar se slawe was die enigste swart slawe wat ooit in Suid-Afrika was. The most valuable slaves are the Malays, especially such as have been born at Cape Town. These are instructed in all the common mechanical arts, and in every useful employment for which they may be found to have suitable capacities. The males are taught to be carpenters, cabinet makers, masons, shoemakers, tailors, cooks, coachmen, valets, or handicraftsmen of any kind, while the females fill the stations of mantua maker, cook, nurse, or of various other domestic servants. In dexterity, these coachmen excel all our boasted and most accomplished whips, even of the first rate, for it is a common sight in Cape Town to see a Malay standing in a long paardenwagen, driving 6 horses at full trot and turning the corners of the streets with the greatest facility. The Malays consider themselves superior to all other slaves and look down on the Hottentottes as a very inferior race, who, they say, are descended from orangutans. They pride themselves not a little on their fine, long, glossy black hair, and, notwithstanding their swarthy complexion, their countenances are often handsome. Some of them, whose fathers during several generations have been whites, are quite as fair as any European. They are clever, good, and generally faithful servants, but very sensible of insult and mindful and revengeful of past injuries. The value of a Malay slave varies according to his known character and qualifications. The price is sometimes as high as 5,000 Rix dollars, and appeared to me in 1815 to be still on the increase, a circumstance which may be attributed both to the abolition of that disgusting trade and to the increasing demand for servants. For a valet, whom I wished to have hired during my stay in Cape Town, I was to have paid to his owner $36 per month and to have clothed and fed him. And this was considered so reasonable a sum that another person quickly accepted the bargain before me. Speaking generally, it may be said that no white man is hired as a menial servant. He would consider it a degradation to do, as they term it, the work of a slave, and I believe that whites in all slave countries entertain similar sentiments. The number of free Malays, the descendants of those who have received manumission, is considerable, and by keeping petty shops and applying their industry in various ways, either as mechanics or as dealers, they often accumulate property, a thing which the improvident Hottentotte, though born free, is scarcely ever known to do. The Mozambique and Madagascar slaves are at once distinguished from the Malays by their black color, woolly hair, and Negro countenance. These are faithful, patient, and good servants, and are put to various employments, but principally to those which are the most laborious. Slaves of this race are still occasionally brought into the colony by means of those captured ships which are too often found trading contrary to the Abolition Act and are condemned here as legal prizes. These vessels have contained each, on average, about 250 slaves. These are assigned by government to different masters for the term of 14 years as apprentice slaves, but it is to be hoped that this source of importation will soon cease altogether. Nothing that the most able and ingenious advocates for slavery have advanced can stand against that powerful objection that it is in practice morally wrong and directly contrary to the best and dearest feelings of human nature.